Discord. Hey, Gaurav. Hey, Hanks. Thank you for coming. Sorry for being a little late. I have a bit of like hiccup in setting up the camera and so on because I was using that this morning. Yeah, so let me start with sharing my screen and then we can start it shortly. Yeah, thanks for coming. Where is this? So this would be here. I will capture this screen first. Okay, so the screen is captured. Let's sharing on Discord as well. Make selection. Go back to here. Share this window. So you should see it. Let me go to YouTube. I'm also sharing that screen. All right. So we should be good for today. So today we are going to talk about the AgenticFlow our work of the hour number 12. So because I'm having the difficulty during this one, so I cannot having another screen to see the stage. Wait, can I see the stage chat? Oh, yeah, I can. So it means I can still using my phone to see the chat, so using this here, so it's good. So so today we are going to talk about few topics. So first one is Mia Copilot now have access to 10,000 tools. So before what was before is that we have like only around 100 tool. So we restrict Mia Copilot into that 100 tool only and not increasing her because we afraid that we cannot control. But with last week when we are launching the MCP of Agentic Flow, we think that right now we have the ability for Mia to auto the debugging as well. So really. Oops. I think this is the problem because when I was joining this account, I cannot see the chat. But can you see me now again? And also, uh, all right. I need to think well. What can I do? Wait, I think I have another laptop. Yeah, wait me a second. Because what I would like to have is an chat so that at least I can see everyone. Discord. Okay. Yeah. I think that is the main problem of this one. I need to turn it off on this one. Yeah, I'm going to share my screen again. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, I hope you can see the screen now on this part. Um, so let me continue. Okay, please let me know if they have a problem. So the Mia Copilot now have 100. Wait, how can I turn this off? There's no way that I can turn it off on the start. Okay. Anyway, I will just leave it that. I will sometime I'm going back into to Discord and also seeing if anyone have any question, or maybe I will. Ah, shit. Sorry, today I'm not really prepared that well. All right. So I'm also sometime I go back to Discord to check if any chat and question. So please just drop a message. I will come back to that. So I would like not. I will jump directly to it. So Mia Copilot now I have set to 100 tool. Before it was 100, but right now it's have 10,000. What does it mean? Because we have the Copilot from last time. So let me just open AgenticFlow. So before we have the MCP server registry already. So it have a lot of like API, and each of these API having different tool like this one. But when you are working with Copilot, you never able to tell the Copilot that you can use a Notion create page or something. But now we can. So what I'm doing is that I'm going to go into AgenticFlow. I'm going to log into my account. And I'm going to take the account of AgenticFlow. Okay, this one. So, all right. So after this one, if I go into my connection and go to my MCP server connection, I should have an AgenticFlow MCP July 24th here, which is I tested a few days ago. I haven't tested on this account yet, but today let me try to do it again. I'm going to create a new workflow agent. Let's just my brand a new Copilot. And what I'm doing is that I'm just copy and add that MCP. Okay. All right. So in this one, if you notice that there is something new here. So we have the list external MCP app, search external MCP app, and get external MCP tool. So these are the three new tools that we add into AgenticFlow MCP of July 24th, which is a few days ago. So what does it have allow us to do? So what it does is that it will have us to do some part of the work. So for example, like can you check if I oh, which action I can use with Gmail. Okay, so it will trigger search an MCP app, and then it will tell me that okay, I can download, update, or send email, list, and so on. So this means you no longer have to remember or understand what Gmail can do. Right now, you only need to giving a really comprehensive prompt of a process that's very long, and then agent itself will find a way to to do it. So but in order to do it, you need to create an agent that with the instruction already. So I'm going to using one of the agent that I create before with this system prompts, and I'm going to see if it's really helpful or not. Okay, let me go to my back to my agent. Let me find where's the the copilot. Okay, let me edit this copilot. I'm going to copy this one, and I'm come back into my agent, and I paste here. Okay, let me expand so that you can read what is it inside. So this is like a core workflow process of my new Copilot. It will have the like AgenticFlow health check. It will search, it will list, but this is more important. So adding more instructions so that an agent is going to try to use MCP as much as possible. So when user need external services, the agent check if function exist or not, like apply appropriate, like Gmail, plan the action name, design instruction, and not require connection. So I gave it some of the example, some preview phase, and so on, and I extended some of as we note and so on. So I mean, this is just very normal system prompt that I come up with Claude, but somehow it's helping me. So let me try with maybe some simple prompt like this one. I'm going to ask my agent to build me a workflow. Simply send an email, say hello from my Gmail, and see if it's working. Okay, firstly, it's going to do the health check. It will search for node type. It will list a node type. Health check again. Health check. Okay, really? Are you sure? Okay, I think it is running into a loop already. What is it? Okay, I think for this one, what I'm going to do is I will change the model. This one seems not so good. Let's do a new one. Okay, and I do the refresh. Let's paste this again. Hopefully this route is working. Okay. Okay, it already doing this one. Create a Gmail with this workflow ID. Let me check if it's working or not. Let me go to workflow. Let me refresh. Okay, Gmail hello world sender. Okay, it's doing the run MCP action with Gmail send Gmail. Let me create a connection. If I have a connection Gmail in here, look like I don't have Gmail. Okay, I have a join Gmail. Okay, so when I have this one, okay, so it's look like when I have Gmail and I can select from here, and the instruction is transformed into something that like dynamic form prompt like this one, and even like I can click on this one in order to go into the documentation of like Gmail, then this one should work already, and you can go into the here, and then you will see that there is some problem that in this one, for example, like the copilot is not so good yet. So for example, like it's creating some like empty message body in here. So what I'm suggesting you is because of the user input is having some problem. So normally what I'm going to do is I will need to optimize the prompt of the copilot, or maybe just like give it a prompt so that it will learn. I will export this workflow and come back into my copilot. And I'm going to tell my copilot that, hey, where is that? It should be in download, right? Download. No, it's not allow me to open a JSON file. Okay, let me just paste this one. And I'm telling my agent that say, hey, your input of the workflow doesn't work. Can you validate it first and fix this? You can refer to this workflow as it has a good input. Okay, so I will give more instruction to my agent so that it will trigger. So this is also one of the tool that we are giving to our agent. So AgenticFlow validate workflow. So it means it will trigger a tool in our server that going to validate the workflow, and then it will returning some tool, and it will update the workflow with a new tool. So after the instruction, it will try to fix this, and it will fix it in this workflow. So let me go into the workflow again, and I hope that this route it should be better. Let me go here. You can see it fixed already. It has the input and email subject. Remember, just a minute ago, it doesn't know how to enter the input, but now it's fixed already. And in send email, it still have here. I just need to connect my Gmail into this MCP. Where is my Gmail? Okay, and I click save. I will go into run, single run in here. So I will have a form that I just need to enter my recipient email, subject and body. And then when I click run, it will trigger this MCP action, which is actually a Gmail action, send email from my email to this user input. All right, I think that is a bit complicated. I'm going to open Discord now because I guess some of you might have question. So we will go and answer question. All right. Can you share your prompt? Absolutely. Yeah. Go into agent. You go to edit agent. You just copy the entire this one. I'm going to post this here and this here, and I paste here. Oh, it doesn't allow me. Anyway, yes, you can download this one, and then you just go into the AgenticFlow. All right. So this one I already answered, so that's good. Those prompt very SF system tone like knowledge retrieval. No, that is tool that available in AgenticFlow MCP. So this exactly this one. You can go in here, and then you will see that this is a tool that we gave to the agent. And if you remember last time that I do Claude, and I also give Claude my AgenticFlow MCP, and Claude having that capability. Let me open my Claude now, and I'm going to show you. And yeah, I'm going to switch the screen so that everyone can see this screen. I'm going to add more stream. I will add one more windows. I'm going to my Claude. I'm adding with this window. Everyone, you should see my Claude now. And everyone on YouTube, uh, anyone on YouTube? No one on YouTube. Anyway, I will share the screen on YouTube, and you will see my Claude as well. And when you are in here in Claude, actually you can, if you set up it correctly, and then you will see that AgenticFlow MCP is having all of the tool in here. Whether we have like get external MCP, this is not showing full, but you have the search external, get external, create workflow, list external, and even validate workflow. So these are the action that we already provide, and the agent in AgenticFlow can use, or even like cloud desktop can use, as long as you can configure. But I think last time when we are having some of the customer is trying to set it up, but it is broken. I think because I think maybe Claude is preventing you to do that. But if you are going to setting, and then you will see the where is it, the developer, and then you just click edit config on this one. It will allow you to put the header and config, and you will be able to see that. Okay. Yeah. So I think that pretty much it on the Claude. I hope that I answered to your question. And let me go back into Discord. Yeah, yeah. Because this is something that we give everyone so that you can bring your own Copilot. I mean, if you have Claude already and you subscribe for this already, you should use that. Opus is very expensive, but if you're just having $20 a month, you can use the smartest model for this task, and it doesn't cost me. So I just need to supporting the AgenticFlow server a lot, but I don't need to pay for token, and that is sustainable. And the more and more ChatGPT, right? For ChatGPT, I think I saw somewhere. Hey, wait, I'm going to go back into my chat. I will be to stop sharing screen on this one. I will share again on this screen, and on Discord I'm going to switch back into the screen of yeah, of this one as well. So if you go back in here, you will see that uh, long ago, I think yeah, starting MCP, I was thinking about something. Yeah, shit, this one. ChatGPT support MCP. So was office hour 6, so it means 6 weeks ago. They have some setting in ChatGPT that allow you to setting config on ChatGPT to use MCP. But for now, I haven't tried yet. I don't know if it's work, but maybe I will create a video how can connect AgenticFlow MCP to ChatGPT. So yeah, so it's mean AgenticFlow MCP right now, which is pretty powerful. It going to allow you to extend the Copilot in order to have a lot of useful capability. here is some of the prompt that you can try. It will give you some of the workflow having the ability with different other tool. So, but there's some bug, I would say, because you still need to do some troubleshooting because sometimes the agent get wrong and sometimes the function not working. So my suggestion for you to troubleshoot is one, ask the agent. Wait, I'm going to put here. How to troubleshoot. One, give agent with your copilot. Okay, your copilot a good working workflow, so it learn the pattern. Okay. Second, ask it to validate the workflow by using SFMCP, and then update the workflow to reflect it. So if you can see in here, what I just show you is that I'm asking the agent to fix it corner validate tool, and then it will actually fix itself. So it will update the workflow that it had been created before with a new one that is working. And then it just reflect like this is a key fix and it's applied. And this is something that you can use by yourself. And later, when we are finishing the full integration, oh, I just put it here. So how to troubleshoot. Let's make it bigger. Later, when we are having the full integration, we will actually going back into workflow. Uh, so we will replace. This is a bit laggy. So if you notice in here, we have a build with chat function. So this build with chat currently is using the Copilot V1, I would say. So what's coming next? So this is current build with chat is using Copilot V1. So what is coming next? So what we are going to build next is we will make the agent to be Copilot V2. That support use AgenticFlow MCP in order to having the fully kind of like Vibe coding your automation. So that is something that we are always aiming for, and this is also for August roadmap as well. I will have a discussion for this later after a while on this. Anyway, I'm going. So this is very simple. Okay, you can go into AgenticFlow, and then you can go into connection. And what you need to do is you need to create a new connection. You create here, and you name it like a new AgenticFlow MCP. You choose transport, streamable HTTP. For the URL, you choose agenticflow.ai /MCP. For the header, you're using authorization, and then you are using a barrier here and your token. And you can add one more header. It's using X workspace ID, and then you just copy this workspace ID. So how can you get this token and this workspace ID? So I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to AgenticFlow.ai. I'm going to back into my account. I'm going to API key. I will create a new API key. I name it like test July 29. So when I have this key, I just copy it, and I'm come back into this one. I will replacing this token with my new token. And this workspace ID is actually same with the one that I have in here. So I just go into my agent page. I will have this workspace ID. I copy it. I'm come back into here. I paste and connect. That's how you connect AgenticFlow MCP with AgenticFlow workspace of yours. And then how can you use it? Simple. Just equip that new July 29 Copilot. Just create an agent, add the MCP that you just connected, 29. Okay, June 29. Sorry, I have a lot of like MCP now. I don't know which one. July 29. Hmm. I think I need to do some improvement on this one. Now I cannot find what MCP is that. Let me go back into connection. Yeah, I will see what is the latest one that I just create. Hmm? What did I name it? Go back to Discord. No. But anyway, just like what I did, I name it something. But when I going back in here, I just choosing the AgenticFlow MCP, for example, like this one. And when the connection have been correctly, then it show up all of these tool, including the new external MCP and search and get and other action that we have in here. And you just add this one, you paste the system prompt that I just paste in the Discord chat, and then you already have your new copilot already. What I'm suggesting you is that you can try with Gemini Flash and GPT-4o Mini for the beginning. But in case that you would like to have more comprehensive and better model, I would suggest that you can use Kimi K2 Grok, which is provided by Grok, and this is super fast. I mean, one of the fastest model that I would say, and it's actually quite good as well with a very cheap price. Okay. For example, I'm going to a new chat and I'm going to do another task. For example, like this one, this prompts. I'm just paste here. Okay, it will do health check. It will do some search. Okay, it will do some get external email. Okay, so it will start to create a workflow. It will fix the workflow. It will call the create workflow again. Okay, it's already finished creating a workflow. Okay, it even like tell me that I need to add my Gmail connection, your actual email connection ID, because if otherwise it's not working. So let me go into my workflow and I will see if that workflow is working. Let's refresh. So this is a tech stock earning analysis and Gmail summary. Click here. You can see. So this first step, it will using a Google search. It will do another Google search. It will send Gmail summary. It's actually using the MCP action. And what I just need to do is just connect Gmail into this workflow. Mhm. Yeah, it will turn into something that readable. And you can see in here, when everything is correctly, then the parameter will turn the color into yellow, which means it will take from user input, and blue, which means it will take from the upstream step that you can have. And then you can see that there is some part in here. You still need to do some connection, but at the end of the day, after you finish the connection, actually is already finished your workflow already. Yeah, like this, and like this. Yeah, so that's pretty much it on how you can build your own Copilot with an MCP server. Okay. Next one is wait, and let me come back into Discord if you have any other question. Look like no. We move on. So next one is onboarding a AgenticFlow agent to your team workspace. So what does that mean? We was having some discussion. You know that I have the frequent call with the customer who have tier 3 and tier 4. You can book my time and we can chat. And we learned that agentic flow agent is good to building us, but it is better if we can launch the agent into my team workspace. So for example, like what we have in here is Rachel. So Rachel is the agent that we're using that to demonstrate the multi-agent system. And right now, Rachel is live in our Discord channel. You can mention Rachel, give her a task, and then what Rachel is doing is that she will demonstrating the ability of this one. So let me show you how is it look like in Discord. Let me go back to Discord and let me change the stream to this one. Let me add one more windows, which is this window. Okay. You should see in here. Let me on YouTube. Let me change to Discord as well. You can see me on Discord. Yep. So if you go into Discord and you go into AgenticFlow, and you will see that there's some chat that I already try in here. And for example, like you just put it here and you copy the message and you can just using that, Rachel. You paste a message to her and Rachel will start working. So see acknowledge. Oops. Some unexpected error happened. So, okay, let me try one more time. Okay, I think there's something went wrong with the server. But just before I have task and it's working. So for example, like this one. So I gave her like a task like find a list of top agent framework to build agentic system. And then I'm come here. I will see that firstly, agent Rachel, which is actually Rachel is just a lead researcher. And what Rachel is doing is that she will call to an agent. This is a bad ID. We will still need to put the name out here. But that agent is actually doing the like expanding the queries. So based on the user input here, this agent, which is like a prompts master, they will expanding the question and what is the prioritized information like official and so on. So it is making like the prompt more comprehensive, and then it will assign to another agent, which is the researcher, that the researcher is going to conduct the actual research and it's going to giving the result with the source of the data and so on and so on with the conclusion. This happen in the background, so it means you can launching different chats like this one. And if your team is using like Discord or like Slack or maybe Teams and so on, it will be very natural to your team in order to using this agent without having to go into agentic flow to use the agent. So this is something that I believe that this is kind of like very insightful for me, that knowing that this is useful to everyone. So in August, we will prioritize that we can publishing agent to where you are working. Just like how can you onboarding a team member. So right now you can onboard an AI agent to where your team is working. So I hope that this is something that that will be useful, and we will make it super simple for you to deploy an agent in different platform. Let me go back into my wait lah. How can I turn back? I need to go back to my stage. I was changing the stream back to no, not this one. This one. Okay, let me go back to Discord. We'll change the screen. Yeah, correct. So this one was shared as a preliminary like demo for the MAS, but it's at that right time we do not allow everyone to publish your own Discord agent yet. So let me show you what we are planning to do differently this time. Ooh, okay. So what we are aiming to do in August is that we will allow you to onboarding AgenticFlow agent and multi-agent to your workspace. So we will start with Discord first because this one is something that we are quite easy. So it means we will ask as a public button where you need to provide some of the information like the bot token, name, and then you can be able to connect your agent and multi-agent system into Discord. We will make it the kinds of the same for Slack and Telegram. For WhatsApp, because it's really require a WhatsApp business account. So at the moment, we are putting it as a question mark. Depends on the community interest. We can revisit this one in August. But in a short period of August, we will trying to support these three onboarding so that you can actually onboarding not only agent but also multi-agent system to your team workspace or maybe your client workspace. So that is what will be changed in this route. Okay, let me come back to Discord. Okay, there's nothing else. Let's me move on to next one. Um, what else? So we have an improvement on the MAS. So let me go back into MAS. Maybe I have to share another screen. Okay, you should see my screen on this one. On this, let me share again. On where? Okay, this one. So this is the new UI of the deep research. So where you can configure your trigger and also for the research agent. So we allow you to do some setting that already have it here, and we can configure the input, which means when you are dragging between trigger and agent, it will create an input message like trigger.message, and it will allow you to do some kinds of like prompt enhancement about this one. So it will allow some of the flexible. And in the, for example, like we are also optimizing some of the part. So when you are having the agent message trigger, and it will create two agents that will plug in one after the other, like research brief will do the research on task and will respond into here. And similarly, the supervisor will provide the work and also respond in here. And if in case that during the time that it's using some of the tool, then it will for example, okay, this is high. Okay, let me do some other part. Okay, so for example, like in the meantime, for example, like one agent is actually doing the research the research brief is transform something, the supervisor, they decide that they need to using some other tool, then it will trigger all of these tools and running in parallel. And then finally, it will have the conclusion in here. So in this one, it's actually having an error that is causing the agent cannot finish the task. So it will show the recursion limit to have. But normally, if it's working correctly, then it will have the tool code that you can see. So for example, like this one, I'm asking the agent to research about PixelML, and it will research brief will provide an update in here, and it will give me some information. This supervisor is actually going to clone one of the tool, like this one, just like assign a sub agent of this agent, and then this sub agent will work and will returning some information about this. Like this one is the input, and this one is the output that sub agent is respond back, and then the master agent, which is the supervisor, is actually doing the summarization. So if you can see in here, you will see that each of these agents, they are independent. So it means you can structure it in a way that when the incoming message sent to your workforce, it will handle by research brief agent first, and then this agent will work alone of himself. They alone doesn't have sub agent. But when you are having a new supervisor agent, and this supervisor agent, actually you can equip them with multiple sub agents, including the researcher agent. So it means this supervisor can having multiple agent under them in order to doing some work. So when one task is having, the trigger will happen. It will go to this agent first, and then it will go to this agent later. But this agent, because it has some sub agent, so it doesn't work alone. It will trying to use it utilizing these sub agent where needed based on the system prompt. So you can click on this button. It will open the supervisor, and in here, actually, I brief it to have some system prompt when it should using other agent as sub to do something. So this is a new UI of the multi-agent system that we have been working on, and I will replace that with the original design of the sub agent, because we believe that this is much more powerful and allow you to design a more reliable multi-agent workflow that having one agent that doing some specialized work like planning, and one another agent that working as a department where the supervisor will have some of the like sub agent that they can configure and add, and this supervisor will take the task and then we'll assign to this sub agent to done the task in parallel. So that is how the new UI of multi-agent system is working. And by today from now, we will deploy this new version into the production, so that everyone who has the MAS can try to clone our research multi-agent system and then experiment with this. Okay. Because when we are talking about the public sync, we are also saying that multi-agent system can also public sync as an to Discord and Slack and also other platform as well. So upcoming weeks we will are working on the public sync, so that you can using the multi-agent system in other place, not just only in within AgenticFlow. All right. I know this is quite a lot of information, but I'm going to take some time so that you can ask some question. Yeah. So this is 7 July 31. Yeah. So we were trying to fix some bug today for now, and we will deploy this one and everyone. So hey, so if you go back into to multi-agent system, you will see that we have the timeline. So we will try to meet this ETA. So by end of July, we will make MAS add-on available to everyone customer who purchase the add-on, and then we will move to the next stage, which is continuous improvement in August and step to to make it better. I mean, right now it's working, but it's not ideal. Isn't it super powerful? Wait, I will show you what is how powerful is it. So this is what we are aiming to do. Let me share the screen again. I need to change that screen back to no, not this screen. This one. Okay. Which screen are you seeing? at the moment. Let me change that as Windows. Okay. Wait, which I use? Let me stop stream. Stay again. Make selection. Share this window. And on YouTube as well. Stop. Share. Okay. So what I would like to tell you is that multi-agent system is now functionally ready. But the problem that we have right now is it's so powerful, but we not yet able to do something like create docs, documents, create tutorial, create templates, create video. We were too focused on coding for that to come out, and we are missing this, and this is super important. And what we are aiming in August, this is our August roadmap. We are brainstorming, is that we will create 5 MAS template. So remember, if you go into AgenticFlow and if you're purchasing MAS, you will see that we are promised to our tier 4 customer that you will have a 5 lunch only team workflow. We will deliver that in August. So this is the how we are going to deliver. We will deliver to you 5 team, including deep research team, which name is Astra, with the lead researcher is the research director, and there will be 5 sub agent underneath of Astra, including a web researcher, academic researcher, data analysis, fact checker, report writer. So they will working as a team. And what you can expect here, this is a demo that I'm brainstorm with Claude, but I hope that it have. So when you just input, like I'm launching a new AI Node app called blah blah next month, the strategy director will activate it, and they will deploy 5 agents that working in parallel, that researching the competitor, identify the target user, writing launch material, planning, building material, and they will working in parallel because that's a capability that we already built, and it will be done. And in one shot, you will have a competitive analysis, target influence, 7 days, blah blah and blah blah. It's a very good plan. We need to implement that, and we will see if there's some blocker and issue, and we will try to solve that. And if there's some like custom development needed to make this template working, we will do it. And that's it. I promise you. The second team is the sales intelligence team, led by Kai. That is the sales strategy director. We will including a team of 3, including a lead researcher, outreach writer, and CRM enricher. And the demo that we are planning is that the sales director will analyze pipeline, doing some of the enrichment, ranking, like scoring lead, message crafter analysis, and doing some insight analysis in here. So that is the second team is the demo is expecting. The third team is a content creation team, Luna. She will doing the content director with 3 of the agent, like topic researcher, content writer, visual creator. So the example is content director, authoritative employee, trend hunter, writer, visual planner, schedule, and SEO expert. And it will including all of the blog posts and so on, like 1 month publishing schedule. The fourth team is going to be customer success team. We call this Atlas, including success manager, sub agent, and all. And the demo will including you can upload 50 support tasks, and this success manager is going to do categorize, pattern finder, solution builder, escalator, and reporter. And hopefully in 60 seconds or more, I don't know, to having the ticket solved require some human attention. It will be flagged or tagged, and if there's a bug identified, it will flow. And if there's some like FAQ update with some item, we will fix that. So that is the team number 4. The final team is going to be, oh, this is should be Nova. Sorry. Business analysis team, yeah, same. So analyze our position with someone else. It will do the web scanning, pricing, review, feature mapper, strategy advisor. So this is currently still in like our brainstorming of the MAS templates at the moment for the customer that purchasing tier 5 and MAS. feel free to let us know if these 5 is interesting to you. Which one is most interesting to you? We will prioritize them first. Right now, we are doing this deep research team because this is something that we find this is the most useful. For these 4, we not yet start. We are planning to do it in August, and we are willing to receive some feedback from you in order to help us to prioritize. All right. Before moving to the final part of today, I'm going to back so that we can have some question. Create. Hey Lily. Uh, create video from emoji or script. All right, that is interesting. Okay. Yeah, can. Um, so for the video generation, this one was a workflow that we have done before, but I think this is not a bugs. It have been offline for a while, but I think I can put it here. I can put this video. So this is video generation. This is like a script to video, right? Script to video. Team. Yeah, that is interesting. I think I can put it here as a like a wish list that we can have. For PC man, you are asking that will Rachel be on MS available for non-AFs? So Rachel will be available in Discord for everyone to use because we are aiming to make her as an example, and all other 5 teams is going to be able to use in Discord as well. Just because we would like to make them as an example. But for the MAS customer, what you can do is that you can clone these agent to your workspace and maybe pack them and serve them somewhere else to your customer or your workspace and so on. So we're planning to have all of these 5 teams will be available to use in Discord in order to, like you just mentioned, Nova for some tasks. You can mention Atlas for some tasks. You mentioned Luna for some tasks, and you can mention Kai for some tasks because that is kind of like a demonstration of the capability of the system. Yeah, and maybe for this one, we can also give you some of the example, like what's a video, what is a video, maybe Ella. But we can create LR team, and then we can let you to use that as an example. Yeah. Will we able to view privately in our workspace? Um, Maybe not, because in order to use privately into your workspace, you need to clone the entire team to your workspace so that they will belong to you. And when they are belong to you, then you can do whatever. You can use it in your workspace, or maybe you can publish that, and then you can share to your team, and you can enhance that with more knowledge of the agent and so on. But what we are aiming is we will make example. We will make 5 team, which is as example. Everyone, if you have tier 4, you can just clone, but at least for other member that not tier 4, that's okay. You can also seeing what it can do, and then you can like mimic the behavior. And for the like non-NMS customer, you can experience by just like mention Rachel or mention Kai, mention Nova, and everyone in the Discord group to experience and use the end result first. Thanks, lady. All right. What else that we have today? Yes. So we will find some capacity to do some of the improvement on UI UX and on feature wish list. So for example, like some of the customer was saying about the interruption of the workflow and so on. So we will revisit this one, and then we will see what are the tasks that like recently brought up and a lot of vote like trending we will do some fixing on this one. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which is our normal bug fix Wednesday. We will go through the bug list and fix. I think last week we was fix like 7 or 8 bug during Wednesday. Tomorrow we hope that we can do the same. And yeah, and for the Mia Copilot improvement, we will enhance the agent mode of Mia of the view chat, so it will know where is the current context. So what does it mean by that is it will know which workflow are you working on. Partially edit it by prompts. And we'll trying to execute the workflow for you, and hopefully it will be able to debug for you, because when it's run a workflow it will find some error, and because the error is meaningful enough, because we provide all of the error back to the agent, so the agent itself will have the ability to fix the issue. And if you do the partially edit, and this feedback loop will go on and on and on until it having a working workflow that can do. And this is something that we can help you to go on with the agent mode. And we can also having some new feature like agent mode as well. Like this is the small button AI in some of the area. For example, like in here, when you go into the agent, and then when you are writing your first agent, and you don't know what to write in here, we will add one more button, small icon in here, which is AI. And when you click on that, it will prompt you write something, and we will write system prompt for you. So that is a small enhancement, but I think it's going to helpful that speed up your like system prompt building. And in here, even like the skill part, and can also adding a small AI button as well. What does it mean is that I'm planning that it will read your prompt on the left, and then it will find out what MCP or what workflow are suitable for this system prompt, so that you don't even need to find them, because MCP is like 10,000 action, right? How do you know? But right now we can, because we already have the ability with AgenticFlow MCP. So it means we can incorporate back in here as a like maybe more convenient feature, so that you can have one interface that you can do most of everything in here. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that we can do in here, but this is our brainstorming for August. It's quite full. We hope that we can have some feedback from community in order to jump into August and make it better. All right. Is it possible to have agent to carousel like manually doing with Canva? For this one, actually, you can using some of the workflow that we have. For example, like if you go here and then you click on HTML to image. So this one is actually you can open a canvas where you can configuration of the area. You can click on this one. You can mapping this one to maybe a field, so that you can dynamic render this area, dynamic render the text. So eventually you can configure something that kind of like a template, so that you can generating a mass carousel like what Canva is offer. But to be honest, we don't have the like text to carousel like what you have in with Canva. You can using this action to do some template, and you can using a workflow to generate like thousand of them. Yeah, I think that is what we are supporting at the moment. Yeah, of course. So because in here you can reference to all of the user input or upstream. So what you can do is that you can just go here, you ask a run MCP. Oops. Run MCP action. And then this MCP action is actually a Google Sheet MCP. And then you can just, this one is not working. Let's go into this one. Okay. So you can just get the list in here, and each one you can change that into like Google Sheet Fetch and save this one, so that you can go into the canvas and you can open a canvas again. And this one, instead of like you say hello, you can select Google Sheet Fetch information. That's it. So that's how you referring the data from the previous action into a render node, so that you can mass creation of visual material. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope that is answer your question. Yeah. I hope that this is useful. The deep research team is something that we really think that this is the most useful use case of the multi-agent system, because the nature of deep research is requiring like open-ended. And yeah. All right. So I think I would like to maybe we have to closing the meeting today. I would thank you. I would like to thank you, my team. So you see that in here we have Swan, Siren, which is from my team, and Joseph as well. So the prompt that we have in here actually was testing by Siren and Swan. Yeah, that in earlier in the week. And thanks them for preparing this one, and hopefully that we can have more in the future. Okay. Do we have any video on using Google Sheet? Yeah, I believe that we don't really have a video using Google Sheet, but it will be similar like other MCP, where you can just prompt to the agent and then selecting. I think you can make it very similar to go into video, and we can see like those. Yeah, I don't think we have the Google Sheet one right now. But I think we can take note on that in order to go back into to this one. All right, so I think that's it. We will try, and we'll see everyone in next Tuesday in office hour number 13. And have a nice week ahead, everyone. And looking forward to see you. All right, bye bye. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day.